Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Scott Hale, and Scott has this question. How does the Correllian tradition handle new teachings and changes in theology and cosmology, etc.? And Scott specifically asks if there is any kind of periodic review of teachings to update them. And the answer to this is that there is not a specific periodic review, but teachings do frequently get updated. We are an old tradition, and we have, as any old tradition will, changed with each generation to some extent, and changed with new ideas, new discoveries, new learnings, and this is only to be expected. And this is true of all the world's religions, including those that claim they do not change. But if you look at them, you'll see that they do. How does this change occur officially within the Correllian tradition? Well, it happens from the level of the first priesthood. And the first priesthood may update ideas and teachings based on a number of things. It could be personal gnosis of the first priesthood. It could be message from the ancestors, because we are very observant of the ancestors. It could be observant of a movement within the tradition and what people are feeling and believing, which regularly does develop and change. And so we do certainly change with times and change with new learnings and discoveries, and we consider that to be one of our strengths. As I observed, there are certain religions which make a big point out of not changing, but if you look, they actually do. Now, that's the official answer, and in making changes, the first priesthood may or may not seek counsel from the Council of Elders or the Wittan Council, may even be petitioned by these. But the ability to officially change the teachings rests with the first priesthood. But in reality, we are a very open-minded tradition, and we acknowledge what is also true in every other of the world's religions, that individual members of the tradition have their own ideas, and we regard that this is a good thing, and it's one of the things that keeps us developing as we go. And it's true in every other religion too, including those who claim that they all think is a monolith. We simply acknowledge that people have different ideas, and we regard that as perfectly fine. And so individual Correllians may think very differently from the tradition as a whole. And also, ideas may spread between Correllians as a kind of movement within the tradition, which may change the official teachings. And this is just how religions live and grow. They all do it, but again, many deny it. But if you look at the history of religion, or even contemporary religion, you will see that this is something that happens with all religions. We simply acknowledge it and regard it as a good thing. So, if you were to look at Correllianism in each generation that it has been here, you would see certain changes occurring and ongoing changes. And these are partly a development of changing ideas, often a development of extending knowledge. And if you read our materials, we talk a lot about the importance of not merely preserving, but extending knowledge. And so as knowledge expands, it will often be added to our official teachings, because we're very big on the idea of expansion of knowledge. And our official position is that a teacher is only successful if their students excel what they were taught. And so we expect that the tradition should grow in its teachings and understandings with each generation. So that would be my answer. I hope you find it helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be.
Chalice, the ritual cup used in Wiccan ritual, said to be cognate to the Holy Grail and magical cauldron of ancient mythology. The chalice represents the womb of the goddess, from which all creation proceeds.